I am spoiled and in turn have naturally and unintentionally spoiled my kids. But I'm not going to deny myself or my kids of what we want. So if I can make it happen, baby, I'm finna get to it.
Joy peace, put me somewhere on the gorgeous beach. But I'm right here in the hood, but I'm right here in the hood. Post niggas that's up to no good. Pulling up outside of Magic, pulling up outside of Magic. My exes know I'm from Giraffe.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashanti. If this is your first time here, if it's not your first time here, welcome back. So today is Monday. I've been a little MIA, but I do have some stuff to update y'all on. Y'all, your girl is unemployed. Today marks 1 week since I got fired from my job. Yes, I got fired. And I'll tell y'all some more about that later on. Right now, I just got back from picking up the grocery order with the boys. Whenever we got back, they were tired, so I let them go ahead and lay down for a little nap. They only getting about 30 minutes though, because it's a little bit late. So while they are taking their nap, I'm gonna make me this little cucumber salad, salmon salad. That I remember seeing it a few months back on TikTok, but I went to find it again last night, and I was like, yeah, I want to try these. So let me gather my ingredients, and then we can go ahead and get started on that. Once I have everything settled down, we can do a little sit down, a little chit chat, and I'll get y'all caught up on everything. I also need to get into my planner so I can utilize my time wisely and know exactly when I'm gonna be able to edit. So let's go. Y'all, so the only thing that I didn't add was the onions. I think they use red onions and capers, but those are like mini olives, and I hate the taste of olives. I just wasn't about to do that. But I could honestly see why the onions would have been added, because the taste is like very mellow, so you need something to kind of like stand out and pack a little punch, because everything just blends together very well, so there's like not any one thing standing out. Okay, y'all, so really quick, just wanted to come catch y'all up on a few things. I don't remember the last time that I vlogged. I honestly don't think I've like vlogged consistently since I went to Atlanta, and I didn't really vlog much while I was there either. So I'll just kind of catch y'all up on the past month because I don't really think I've had a lot going on. I started on my patio. I think I showed that to y'all because that came in the mail while I was going to Atlanta that weekend. So I think the next day I did kind of show that to y'all. Um, let's see, what else would y'all have kind of missed out on? 4th of July, I can't remember if I brought y'all along, but we just spent the day at my mom's. Well, Micah went with his dad, and then we went to my mom's. She had a little pool set up for them in the garage, and then Jace did like some little fireworks. And then he went with his daddy's side of the family. I believe I brought y'all along with me to the flea market. That was probably the last day I actually vlogged for real. But I have been like more active on TikTok. So just like trying to create a balance. So with TikTok, what I'm learning is that like everything doesn't have to be so thought out and planned. Like I can be in the midst of doing something and literally take a little snippet or a little 1-2 because baby, it could be literally a second, 2-3 seconds, 5 or less, and that's considered content. So not everything has to be like so thought out. Let's see what else has happened since then. I've been trying to get into my little cooking bag or whatever. So those are like the kind of videos I have been doing for TikTok. Like whenever I get groceries, do a grocery haul, show me making whatever meal we are eating, unless it's like a repeat meal, which most of the time it is. So I hop on some of the little trends where you post a picture and then like stuff like that. But yeah, y'all, honestly I haven't been doing much, which is like probably one of the main reasons why I hadn't really been vlogging as much. But let me catch y'all up on this little situation from my job. Okay, so as y'all know, I started working at a med spa back in August. Privately owned. There was one man who literally ran everything, 6 locations, built everything from the ground up. So he didn't have any partners or anything. Like everything was like 100% on him. So he sold the company back in, I want to say like October, November. So the new owners that came in, it's a group of buyers. They're not Texas based. They don't live here. We don't see them. We don't really hear from them. They don't communicate with us. They ignore us whenever we need something. So it's kind of just like, okay. Long story short, they basically have been like doing little things to kind of push out like all the old team. Because they were trying to bring on a lot of changes. Well, not trying to. So they were bringing on changes, but they would never like forewarn us. It would just kind of be like, hey, this starts today. Hey, this starts tomorrow. But it wasn't like minimal changes. It's like they're changing office hours. They're changing pay structure. Like none of those things were kind of ran by us. Of course, they updated like the systems and stuff that we use. And they started bringing in more managers. And one of the managers in particular, she is just, I don't even know how I would describe her. She's feral. Yeah, like older white lady has that I'm your white superior so I can talk to you however kind of attitude, like has no respect for anybody, very argumentative, loves to rage bait, and will literally just like call the office, just like pulling stuff out of her ass to basically pick at people. So that's what happened. On the exact day that I got fired, she called me with this made up scenario. In which we have cameras in the office. So I asked her, you know, like, would you like to pull the camera footage because what you're telling me doesn't sound accurate. There was that. She called me multiple times that day. I asked a question in the group chat asking like how to handle a certain scenario, like whenever a client comes in late. She calls me again telling me that's not the platform for that. You're not going to continue to send messages asking questions. So I basically told her, like, you can ask me, but you're not going to tell me because you're not about to keep calling this phone and talking to me like I'm your child. If I have a work-related question and you're not providing me with an answer, I'm going to go ask my team. Like, and that's exactly what I did. So, long story short, later that day I got home from work and received an email that I was terminated for being aggressive. Mind y'all, never raised my voice. Every conversation that I had was documented because I know the type of person this woman is. Like I said, she purposely like picks trying to rage people. So yeah, I think we started off with like 30 girls and almost all of the original staff is gone. There's maybe a handful, and that's a strong maybe. I want to say there's like 27 to 30 girls working between 6 locations. And yeah, basically, yeah, they just been looking for any reason to like push people out, lying, saying that people were administering Botox. Mind you, we don't even have any Botox supplies. One of my biggest issues was that I had to like constantly reach out for supplies and stuff. Like, y'all are advertising services, but whenever clients are coming in, if I don't bring my own supplies and shit from home, then the service will not get done. I think that was a lot of their issue with me, is that like in the workplace, I'm always going to speak up. I'm always going to be on the right side of history. If things are not being done correctly and y'all's work ethic is poor, I'm going to let y'all know. And I think that was the biggest thing, because like everybody used to be on the same like platforms. Like everything would be shared amongst the team. All of our team meetings and stuff would be collective. We could all see each other's schedule and kind of like cross-reference. Whenever clients called, we never had to direct them to another location because we had access to everything. But that was like one of their biggest things, was trying to like segregate each location so that one location wouldn't know what the next had going on or anything like that. And that really didn't come into play until they started firing people. So I already knew what type of timing they was on, but y'all are not going to shut me up. I'm still going to say what I have to say, especially if it's in regard to y'all's poor practices in the workplace. So that's why I'm no longer employed. But baby, fuck them people. Life goes on, and I feel like God has something better in store for me. And on top of that, because I do keep in contact with a lot of the girls from like the original staff, because a lot of them did like my onboarding and training and things with me. And y'all, while after they was firing people, they was trying to block their unemployment in line and telling them that they left voluntarily. Like, honestly, I wasn't even upset. Like, usually, like, whenever I leave a job, like, I feel some sense of, like, something. But, like, I didn't even feel anything. I was calm. Like, I wasn't bothered. I haven't been stressed. I haven't been, like, oh, my God, like, how am I going to pay my bills? I'm just, like, okay. Because I was already contemplating leaving anyways and getting back into property management. Just because I think long term, if I am going to be working and I don't marry rich and have somebody that's just going to come take care of me and like 100% of my expenses, then property management is something that I could see myself doing long term. It's like an active job. It's hands-on. The days actually went by fast because you were always doing something, always busy. I could wear something besides scrubs. I could come to work cute. I'm constantly meeting new people. There's always opportunity to network. There's always room to grow and elevate. There's plenty of property management companies that have like different tiers of, you know, staff and management. So I was already looking into that anyway. So honestly, that was just kind of the push that God gave me to just like go ahead and do it for real. Because I had been kind of like questioning, like talking to my mama, talking to the boys' dads, kind of getting their input. And I was kind of like basically just going back and forth with myself. Baby, I was even asking chat, like, let's lay out the comparisons. And I mean, there's pros and cons to any job, but I just didn't find myself making the push. Like, I would go look at positions and stuff. One of my close friends that I went to school with, she's a property manager, and she just kept telling me, like, send me your resume, I got you, send me your resume. And I was even hesitating to do that, but God was like, baby, go. So I'm going. Y'all, outside of that, I really just been trying to get my life in order, like in all aspects, even like friendships, relationships, making sure I'm prioritizing quality time with the boys, which now is no problem to do since I've been at home. But also like trying to remember, like, okay, you gotta have some income coming in at some point. That's pretty much where I am now. Even like relationship wise, like I'm not entertaining multiple people, and which I never, like when I say entertain, like I never entertain anybody, because baby, we can meet, I will give you my number and you will never hear back from me. I just don't like to reject men because not everybody can take rejection well. But I will lead somebody on, I'll say that, but I'm not doing that no more. Like, baby, we either together or we ain't, and if we ain't, get the fuck off my phone. So yeah, I just like been trying to have everything aligned with my goals and what I want for myself personally. So if there's something in my life that doesn't align, it has to go. If there's anything that's bringing me confusion or stress or anything that's not good for me, has to go. Enough yapping for now. I'm about to go get the boys back up from their nap. Probably go ahead and get their baths and stuff out of the way, and then get ready for dinner in a little bit. We'll probably chill out and watch a movie. We might bake cookies. I have I have a few videos that I can go through to edit for TikTok. So let me see, have I uploaded anything today? So that's probably what we're gonna do for the rest of the day. I will be picking up the camera to bring y'all along with me, and then later on tonight, once the boys are situated and squared away, I'll probably go ahead and start editing my next vlog, and I am gonna make one public at 7 o'clock. So I got 45 minutes to get some stuff done. Hey y'all, today is Tuesday. Hold on, let me get y'all a little more steady. Today is Tuesday. It is currently 6 o'clock. We've been in the house all day. I got up and cooked breakfast this morning. Did some stuff that I needed to do on the computer, which was mainly, I was looking at some properties, and then I did Jace's early education registration so that he can start his speech therapy through the school district. The boys are now cleaning up their room. They got in trouble for eating in the living room because I've told them multiple times we only eat at the table. And somehow Jace spilled applesauce in the rug in the living room, but how did he spill applesauce on the rug in the living room if y'all are only supposed to be eating in there? Not only that, they didn't even ask for the snacks that they were eating. So yeah, I had to get a little BTA going up in here. But right now I'm just letting my phone charge for a few minutes. I'm gonna take them to the park like around 7 when it starts to cool off a little bit. It's too hot, baby. And they've been fighting all day. Baby, I'm so tired of sticking them in this t-shirt together. Baby, I'ma just let them fight. That ain't my business. Hold on, let me close my door. I'm gonna take them to the park around 7 when it cools off a little bit. Whenever we get back from the park, gonna make dinner, which I think we're just gonna do quesadillas tonight. Quesadillas and guacamole. Something quick and simple, because I got everything pre-made, honestly. On the quesadillas, I'm just putting chicken, shredded cheese, and pico de gallo. And then the guacamole, I just got mashed avocado, and I'm gonna add pico to that too. A little salt. I don't have any limes. Oh well, it'll be fine. They don't know what guacamole is supposed to taste like anyways. But yeah, so I need to make sure I go to bed at a decent hour tonight, because I can't recall the last time I went to bed before 3 a.m. And I don't need to keep doing that, because then I'm waking up later in the morning. The boys slept pretty late this morning too. They didn't wake up until after 11. In the meantime, I'm gonna set like a little, I had written to do 20 minutes in my planner of straightening up my closet, because I need to start getting my closet together. Like every time I say that, I order more clothes and then they just pile up in there. So I'm gonna set a 30-minute timer, see how much progress I can get in on my closet. Then I'm gonna come find me some shoes to throw on, walk to the park with the boys. I think there's a park in the apartments. I think. If not, maybe we'll walk around. If we don't find it, then I'll just take them to a park that's close by, because there's plenty of parks in the area. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do today. I'm about to go ahead and set my timer now. That way it'll stop me right at 7, and we can get out of here. Try to be back here like by 8:15-ish. Get dinner started. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get their baths out of the way first, because baby, I know they're gonna be something funky. Can't be at the dinner table smelling like outside. So got my timer set. Let's go get some stuff done. Oh my God, y'all. Whew. Okay. So I went to put the stuff off my bed in the washer and start some laundry and stuff. So now I actually do have 20 minutes. And plus I went ahead and got the boys dressed too. So now I really do have 20 minutes. So let me see how much I can get knocked out in that short amount of time. Okay, y'all, this is my progress. I straightened up my shoes for the 30th time. I shrunk the pile of clothes that were here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those shoes yet. We have socks here that I need mates to, so I just left those there. Random pack of vitamins. Boom. Let me stick that over there. This is just stuff that came out of my purses because I went through my purses before I just stuck them up there in the corner. So
Why am I running like Just can Steve tell me to start talking about
Don't not get strained but strained. Don't not get strained but strained. Don't not get strained but strained. You don't get shit straight, you straight. In this game, sit back, be patient. Niggas act like the game won't fake it. Niggas act like some wouldn't take it. What? Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening. Been kicking shit popping out daily. On the outlets, a movie I'm making. I'm telling the neuros who walk with the neuro. He telling them that you're amazing. Put that shit on. Didn't get shit on. I bought 2 whips and I put my bitch on. She put this wrist on. She factory said it went with your milk wrong. Turn a pandemic into a pandemic. You know that's the shit that we on. Them niggas gon' pull up and act like this shit is together. We fuck with you home. I don't do the fake kicking. There go a rocket, is taking it. It's a problem with you, then we straighten it. So about to cap with a demon in it. Upgrade the banner, put fiends in it.
okay, y'all, it is later in the night. It's like 9:30.
No!
9:28.
Jeez!
Give me this, because this one is not yours. You broke yours. Okay, so we got these things. I don't remember if I took y'all with me whenever I went into the gift shop earlier, but I got them these eggs. They're dinosaur eggs. You put them in water, and in 72 hours, the egg hatches, and it has a dinosaur in it. This is what the egg looks like. This is Micah's. Jason's been trying to break the egg open to get what's inside.
But
So,
it's still good though.
yeah, it's still good.
Because then he'll
Okay, so I just got 2 things to put water in, enough water to submerge them completely. And we're gonna do that, and then we'll come back in a few days. Or we'll check on it day by day. Jason's will probably be done by tomorrow with that fat hole he got in the bottom. But we're about to... Why do you have the cutting board? See, this is what I'm talking about. He just doing stuff. Where is you coming from with the cutting board? Give it to me. I mean, just doing stuff. You gonna be my baby. You think this enough water?
Oh!
I think that's enough. He talking about we gonna treat it like a fish. Hold on, wait a minute. Don't put it in there yet. Let's put water in Jace's bowl.
Okay. Patience. You're gonna be my
Patience. Patience. Say it. Patience.
He said,
yeah, that boy said paycheck. I know that's right there too. Here, Jace, go put this in the trash because this is your trash. Go put it in the trash. Thank you.
Are you okay in there or are you just frozen?
Are you talking to the egg? Where you get this bowl from? No, man, I know where you got it from. You just be. I need to stay on TikTok, but I said I was gonna make the TikTok. Yeah, I know that's right. Y'all heard my boy. Okay. Oh, baby, these bowls heavy. We're gonna have to put these a little high up on the plate. Okay. The bowls are, they have water in them. Water is heavy, baby. Water is not lightweight. Okay, come on. Jace, you steady trying to make this hole bigger. Here, put your egg in the water. Put it in there. Now, boy. You. Thank you, Micah. Sit it in there nicely. Like I said, it's gonna take a few days to see how the bubbles are bubbling because it's getting the water inside the bottom of the egg. Jason ain't doing it because he poked a fat hole up in there. What are you gonna do if in 3 days or 3 nights you wake up in the middle of the night and there's a real dinosaur standing over you?
I'm just gonna close my door.
Why are you gonna close the door? You gonna close the dinosaur in there with you?
No. If it's a big dinosaur, it won't fit. If it's a velociraptor, it won't fit. Velociraptors are small.
Hey y'all, today is Tuesday. Oh my goodness. No, y'all's room is not clean. Look at that closet floor. Anyways, y'all, today is Tuesday. We just got back to the house from picking up Jace from daycare and running some errands. We stopped by my mom's for a little bit. Oh, Cash stopped by the house to bring me a little gift. So I'm gonna show y'all what that was. Right now, baby, the house is a mess. So everybody's about to go to their assigned areas and do their contribution to getting it together up in here. I'm gonna do a brief little walkthrough to show y'all how everything is looking, so y'all have a good little before and after. This is how the living room is looking. Not too bad, just some miscellaneous stuff that needs to be picked up. These flowers need to go out because they're like, yeah, tomorrow they'll be 2 weeks old, so those need to go. That little blanket, fix the pillows, that'll be good. I need to figure out what I'm doing with this because, baby, they were supposed to send me the hardware to assemble this so long ago. Still hasn't made it. That's trash. Need to put that away. More trash over here, but it just needs to literally go in the trash and get set outside. And then this countertop here, my gift from Cash. The boys' dinosaur eggs. Let me cut the light on so y'all can see their little progress. Here's how one of the eggs are looking from that angle. Here's from the top angle. This one, the one I thought would have been hatching faster because I told y'all Jace had to put a hole in it. I see something coming out the back, but that's what's coming so far. Let me see. Yeah, still not really much of anything there. But yeah, that's how they're looking. So this one will probably be done by tomorrow. It did say 72 hours. Then we have the boys' bathroom. Yeah, basically just miscellaneous stuff needs to be put away. Jace's dirty pajamas that he always leaves on the floor. So yeah, that's what needs to be done in here. The boys' room. I mean, baby, I need to hang these clothes up that are on the floor. They're gonna take, I mean, not on the floor. These clothes I'm gonna hang up. They broke their toy box. That didn't last long at all. They need to organize their shoe rack because, yeah, I feel like I organize the shoe rack every week, and then 2 days later I come back and it's looking like this. So
that wasn't me. It's Jace. It's Jace.
This whole tote is leaving up out of here.
So Jason,
I've been using this tote just to collect like miscellaneous stuff that I'm getting rid of, but I think they actually have clothes in here.
So you clean that up.
All right, hush. Okay, don't worry about this tote right here. Okay, just everything else. Okay, and then we have my room.
I'm just kidding.
What'd you say? Yeah, all right. Miscellaneous stuff. You can pick that store bag up and use it to put any trash y'all have.
What? Look at it. It looks a mess. Oh yeah, like ours.
That's why we're cleaning.
Yeah.
And then my bathroom, which is usually just the countertop. So, and then I am gonna go ahead and finish out my closet. If not today, then tomorrow. I haven't really gone anywhere to be in here picking out anything, so it still looks about the same, honestly. But yeah, that's where we are starting. So I'll see y'all maybe in like 30-45 minutes and show y'all how everything looks once we're done. And this is why they shoe rack is always dirty and unorganized, because Jace want to change clothes and shoes 3 times a day. He just had on some Air Forces. Don't take them boots off and put them up. They see how you looking. They see you. I promise they see you. Say hey.
Hello.
Okay, come on. Y'all gonna start in y'all's room. Okay. So this is what we got so far. The couch still looking the same because as y'all can see, that's where they migrated to.
Stop it.
I got the dead flowers thrown out.
Compared to diamonds.
Clothes in there that I'm about to fold. The countertop is cleaned off. The vase that the flowers came out of is sitting right there soaking. I had to put my grand dinos over here because they still haven't hatched yet. But, baby, what are you doing? What you got? Oh, let me pause the music. Okay, my room is looking way better. Got my computer and stuff over here charging. Media pack, planner, computer, my clear purse that was in there on the counter. I stuck it right there. I also had to clean off my nightstand a little bit. Bathroom. Boom. Countertop is clean. Phone charging. Okay, I got 70%. Oh, let me close this. Stick that up there. Yeah, countertop clean. I didn't do nothing in the closet. I just put some of the shoes that I had around the house. Put those in there. I skipped past the boys' room because I figured it'll be easier to come in here once I have them both in here after bath time. So we paused on that for now, and then their bathroom. Oh, I like the greenery in here. Yeah, so got the cleaning done that I'm gonna get done for now. And of course, I'm gonna have to clean up the kitchen after dinner. I put up the dishes that were in the dishwasher too, but I didn't show that to y'all. So, but yeah, of course, like I said, I'm gonna have to wash dishes and put everything away. Clean up the kitchen after dinner, and then that's when I'm gonna do the floors. I'm gonna mop. So, I prefer to do that at nighttime when everybody's getting ready to go to bed. That way I don't have to worry about the floors being back dirty. They can at least have the night, like that one little thing. So I'm gonna go start dinner. Well, am I? I think I'm gonna fold these clothes first because I don't even think that salmon is thawed yet. I literally just put it in water. But yeah, I'm about to fold this load of clothes and then we're gonna start dinner. We're doing salmon, what's new, broccoli, what's new, sweet potato fries, that's new. The boys like that, so we're gonna add that in the mix as well. And I'll catch up with y'all in a little bit. Okay, y'all, before I get into anything, let's look at the eggs. This one is almost out completely. The head has emerged, just waiting for the rest of the body to come out. And we're on, today is Wednesday. Oh, this one is coming out a whole lot more. Micah couldn't really tell what kind this one was going to be. He said this one is a T-Rex, I think. At first he was trying to guess based off of the shape of the mouth. I don't know what he said about this one. But that's progress. Today is Wednesday. So the full 72 hours has gone by. We still have not hatched. And honestly, y'all, at first I was gonna let them just break the eggs open, but I said no, this is like the perfect like little experiment to teach them patience. So they have been very patient, honestly, except for Jace, baby. He cracked his egg before we even got it to some water. But aside from that, y'all, Mike could come check on his egg in the middle of the night when he get up to use the bathroom, and first thing when he wake up in the morning. But I was coming to update y'all because I haven't talked to y'all today. But y'all, I had like, I'm not gonna lie, the little run that I've been on of productivity since Friday has been like really good. Like, not even gonna lie. So, add some of that to this. I want to add some smoked salmon to the Caesar salad because I'm a little hungry. I only ate 4 wings earlier. I knew I should have made myself 6. But I think I'm gonna put some of this smoked salmon in this Caesar salad that we have for dinner. But y'all, the little run that I've been on since Friday has been so good. I'm just moving y'all around because I'm in the kitchen. I don't want to just leave y'all sitting here and be talking with my back turned because that is so rude. Okay, but anyways, so Friday, let's go back to Friday. So Friday is basically where everything started with my conference call. Basically just getting like a little rundown of what I need to be doing or getting done. In which y'all, I've almost done everything. Really excited. But like outside of it, I've been like getting all my stuff done. Like, I've just been kind of spreading out my tasks so I have something to do every day, and every day I feel so productive. Like, I look forward to getting up and doing what I need to do. Let me see what the serving size is on this. A serving size is 2 to 3. Baby, I'll be eating 2 to 3 servings. Yeah, so since Friday, I've registered my LLC. I applied for my EIN number. I opened a Navy Federal account today. And I'm going tomorrow to open my business account. So I've already withdrawn the money that I'm using to put into my business account, which is just like an initial which is just the initial amount of money that was discussed. So I'm almost ready to launch my little thing, and I'm so excited, y'all. Like, if you had asked me like Saturday, Sunday, like if all these good things, well, not even ask me, even if you told me like Saturday, Sunday that all these good things were going to be happening, but literally I just be like, no matter what I'm going through, I'm always thinking about like what my next move is going to be, or what I can be doing to like reach my long-term goals, because like I want to be comfortable in life, but I don't want to be content or stagnant. Like, I always need to be working towards something. And baby, I am spoiled, and in turn have naturally and unintentionally spoiled my kids. But I'm not going to deny myself or my kids of what we want. So if I can make it happen, baby, I'm finna get to it. Oh, I even had a job interview today, which I don't really know how I felt about it. Like, the opportunity is good, the property was great, but it was just like the vibe I was getting from the manager was that like she's very sporadic and unorganized, because my interview was at 1:30, baby. I didn't see her until after 1:45. And then as a manager, because y'all know I've been a property manager before, so I've like conducted interviews as a manager and as like an interviewee, or as an interviewer. And as an interviewee, she wasn't asking the right questions. She wasn't really engaged. And I felt like I was navigating the interview because I'm asking her questions. I'm literally having to like not interject, but I'm literally having to like, how do I say it? Not sell myself, but I'm having to like voice, okay, I've done X, Y, and Z because she wasn't asking the right questions. She basically just wanted to know, can you work this software and have you worked in property management before? In which, with that being your first question and you have my resume sitting right in front of you, is crazy. So I haven't really weighed out the pros and cons of it, because I'm really to the point to where, yes, I'm interviewing for jobs, but I'm interviewing y'all as well. And if I don't feel like it's fitting or that it's going to benefit me, then I'm not doing it. Especially if I don't feel like it's aligned with what I'm trying to do and what I have going on right now. But it was just too many variables and too many things that she was unaware of. Like, she couldn't even tell me if they were looking for somebody full-time or part-time. Like, these are things you should know. She couldn't really break down the commission structure. Baby, these are things you should know. When it comes to time and money, those are the two things that you should already know off top, because at the end of the day, those are your damn, I can't talk. Okay, so, and I feel like at the end of the day, time and money are the two things that you should already know about, because those are your two most important resources. So if you can't tell me about that, then you can't really tell me nothing else either. But I'm gonna just wait and see what comes from that. One thing that I do think would be kind of a pro, kind of a con, is that she does remind me a lot of the old manager that I had worked with, and she was like always very much like unorganized and all over the place. So in turn, she was always like more stressed when it came to the job, and then family life and outside things as well. But what that meant for me was that it was less time before I was promoted, and I feel like that's what would happen with this property too. But it's a beautiful property, y'all. I loved it. It's about 30 minutes from here, so no further than any other job I've had. But yeah, we'll see what comes from that. Just wanted to check in with y'all because I haven't seen y'all today. Tomorrow, what are we doing? We don't really have much planned for tomorrow. Everything that I've been getting done outside of the house was done already. Just like this morning, I dropped Jace off. I went to AutoZone. I went to CVS. I went to HEB to pick up my groceries. Came back home. Got dressed for my interview. Dropped Micah off to my sister. Went to my interview. Went and picked up Jace. Picked up Micah, and we came straight back home. Because Keegan, my mechanic and Micah's godfather, he came to do my tune-up. So I got new spark plugs, and I needed the fender cover replaced on my car, and then my back bumper. So he did all of that for me. So y'all, my car looks put together again, except for the crack on the windshield. But I know the place that I'm gonna go to get that done. I'm gonna call in, make sure they have it in stock, and see if the pricing is still like in the same general range. Y'all, I called somebody that was close to my job before I got fired, and baby, that was talking about $500-$600. Baby, the last time I only paid $2. Y'all definitely ain't getting it up out of me. But yeah, I'm about to there's a few dishes in the sink. I'm gonna wash those real quick, eat my little salad, and then once my little snack defrost, I'm gonna go eat that, check my emails one more time before I go to bed, make sure I'm not missing anything, double check my planner so we can be on track for the day, and get ready to head to bed. Oh, and I'm watching Wednesday because the new season came out, but I'm rewatching it from season 1 because it's been so long, child, I forgot what happened. Hey y'all, today is Saturday. I'm currently on the freeway headed to Austin. Rachel is doing the boat for her birthday today. And y'all, the boat is from 3 to 7. It's saying I'm not gonna make it there until 3:32. And then on top of that, I don't know which way it has me going, because at first it was taking me one way, now it's taking me another way. I don't care about none of that. My biggest thing right now, so I left my emergency bag in the house, and I knew it. As right after I locked the door, I said, dang, I left that emergency bag. Then I was like, is there anything in there that I need? Probably not. So I didn't bother to go back and get it because I already knew I was running at that point like maybe 10 minutes behind. I was originally planning to leave Conroe at like sometime between 11:30 and 11:45. I still didn't have anything to wear this morning, so Micah had me the teacher this morning from 9 to 10:30. I was planning to get up and go to Target before meet the teacher because Target opens at 8. Y'all, why we don't leave out the house until like 8:47? Because Micah's throwing a fit because he didn't want to get up. He didn't go to bed until 3 o'clock this morning. Want to sit up. But I kept telling him, go to bed because we have to get up in 5 hours. And baby, he sat there crying and carrying out because he was so dead tired this morning. But I still feel like I probably should have went ahead. Well, actually, I wasn't gonna go straight to Target. I had incorporated Old Navy as well because what I was looking for was just some swimsuit bottoms and a shirt because I'm not planning to get in the water, but I wanted to have like a cute little combo for like pictures and just like for the overall vibe. I mean, because we're gonna be on the boat. So I found something last night because I had went to Ross and I went to Burlington. I found a cute little combo at Burlington, but something told me not to get it because that was the first cute thing that I found. But you know, you can always find something better. Especially when it comes to buying stuff, like never go with the first thing you come across. That's something I've learned a long time ago. So yeah, I ended up going to Target after Old Navy. I found this cute little Tupac graphic tee, and it has like ombre pink and then different shades of blue, which is perfect because I wanted to wear my bucket hat, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to find another bucket hat today anyways. And then I have some pink slides that are the same color, so, oh, and my bottoms are pink too, so I have on like, the shirt itself has like 3 different shades of pink, but I knew I could accessorize based off of that, so, yeah, so even after leaving Target, I still had to go to the nail shop to get my nails and toes done because baby, that was way past due. And then I left the nail shop at like 11:45. So I had set a 2-hour timer, that way I could kind of keep up with like when I needed to be leaving, and my timer went off as I was on my way back home to change and grab my stuff because I didn't bring anything with me this morning because, like I said, I was planning to make my stops before Micah's meet the teacher, but that ended up not happening. But anyways, headed to my destination. I don't know if I'm going to bring y'all along or not because I'm not sure what kind of boat she's doing. But I think it'll be fine either way, honestly. I need to make sure I put y'all on the charger if I am going to bring y'all with me. But yeah, I just wanted to keep y'all updated. Today is probably going to be the last day of the vlog because I do need to gather some footage to edit. So, yeah. Okay, y'all. It's like an hour and some time later. Baby, if you don't go, please. Okay, so I told y'all I was already running behind a little bit. So I said that I was going to text Rachel and let her know that I was running a few minutes behind, like when it got closer to 2 o'clock, because we're supposed to be on the boat from 3 to 7. And thankfully I did text her because she was like, girl, you're good. I like my keys in my car, so she'll more than likely be running behind anyways. And like I told y'all, I left my emergency kit, so I didn't have any lip balm. I didn't have no mosquito spray either. But I was able to cut 20 minutes off of my drive because at first it was saying, maybe probably even more than that, because I think at first, like when I first left home, it was saying I was going to make it at 3:40. Then it got down to like 3:35. Let me see. We're currently at 3:27, and that was with me stopping to run into the store. Because baby, I just couldn't make it with no lip balm. Couldn't. And I just grabbed this because it was $1.65. Ran up a Dollar General, got that, and I also got some mosquito spray because baby, Google Photos is so messy. If Google Photos don't do nothing, they gonna be messy. They gonna show you a memory sometimes when you need to see it, sometimes when you don't. But one memory had popped up and it was a picture of my legs. Baby, the mosquitoes tore me up like no other. And the lip balm selection was absolutely, well, if I ended up with this, then y'all know what the selection was like. But I just needed something. Like, I just needed some moisture to my lips. I don't care about them being glossy or none of that. But yeah, so that's where we are currently. So my current ETA is 3:25, which I feel like I'm doing really good. Before I stopped at the store, it was 3:19, and I feel like I really could have been in and out. But I couldn't find no lip balm, and then I couldn't find no mosquito spray. And then, baby, Dollar General do not be giving Dollar General prices, because, baby, them prices was looking like I was at Target or somewhere. Still ended up spending $10. So, baby, I was really trying to avoid stopping at a convenience store, because, like, once you get into, like, these little country towns and they know it's not another store for, like, a few miles off, baby, them prices be outrageous. So, y'all, my lips feel so much better. I just feel so much better when my lips are moisturized. But, yeah, so I decided I am going to take y'all on the boat. So, well, just for the sake of not leaving my camera or anything valuable in my car, and I already brought y'all along. Fully charged the battery, but I'm still going to put y'all back on the charger just to be safe until we get there. We have about another hour. And, yeah, hopefully I can cut some more time off of my drive. It's currently 2:16, so.
Don't not get strained but straightening. Don't not get strained but straightening. Don't not get strained but straightening.